Hello students, welcome to my geography class. The first lesson, the Earth as a planet. First we will be knowing that what is the meaning of planet. The word planet originates from a Greek word meaning wanderer. Planets are the bodies that revolve around the sun, rotate on their axis. This axis is the plural of axis. Do not have heat or light of their own. They shine only because they reflect the sunlight. Apart from the Earth, there are 7 other major planets that revolve around the Sun in their respective orbits. The 8 planets in order of their distance from the Sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. The Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun. It lies between the orbits of Venus and Mars. It is the 5th largest planet in the solar system. Each planet rotates or spins on its axis and moves around the Sun in set paths. Orbit. These set paths are known as the orbits. The Sun is a source of radiant heat energy for all other members of the solar system. Now we will know about what do you understand by the axis and orbit. Axis is an imaginary line running through the poles and the center of a planet. Orbit, the planets move around the Sun in set paths called orbit. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are called the inner planets. They are also known as terrestrial planets because their structure is similar to that of the Earth. They are almost similar in size except Mercury and have rocky composition. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are called the outer planets. They are also called Jovian planets because their structure is similar to that of Jupiter. Now all these we will know with the help of the diagrams. This is the solar system. This is Sun, Mercury, Venus and Earth. Earth position is 3rd. Then Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. The Sun and its planet. These are the Sun and Mercury. Around the Sun, the Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. These are the inner planets. And Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus, Neptune are called the outer planets. It is separated, the inner system, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars is separated from the rest of the asteroid belt. This is the asteroid belt. The Earth as a unique planet. The Earth is the 3rd planet in the solar system. It is the only planet which supports life. From space, the Earth looks blue because 70% of its total area covered by water. Hence, it is also called the watery planet. The Earth is a unique planet because of the following reasons. A. It is at an optimum distance from the Sun. Hence, it is neither too hot nor too cold. B. It has an average temperature of 17 degrees Celsius which is suitable for life to exist. C. Its atmosphere is made up of life-supporting gases like nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Other gases include helium and argon. The percentage of oxygen is 21% and nitrogen 78%. The prevalence of oxygen in the atmosphere has made life possible for organisms. The Earth has a thick atmosphere. Due to the presence of ozone layer, the atmosphere stands out as a protective layer. Ozone layer absorbs the harmful ultraviolet rays of the Sun and prevents them from entering the Earth's surface. The atmosphere also prevents loss of heat from the Earth's surface and helps to keep the Earth warm at night. and during the winters as well. This moderates the temperature conditions. Next point, water is the primary factor which enables life. The large amount of water helps to maintain the hydrological cycle. There is a proper balance between evaporation, condensation and precipitation, without which life would not be possible. 71% of the surface of the earth is covered by water. Hydrosphere is the term used for the layer of water present on the surface of the earth. Next point is the earth comprises a rocky layer which is called the lithosphere. This layer is the source of soil which supports plant life. This layer is also a source of minerals. All these factors have made life possible on the earth. No other planet in the solar system has the presence of life. The various forms of life on the earth constitute the biosphere. Life, that's why it is known as the unique planet. Atmosphere, air, hydrosphere, water bodies, lithosphere, rocky area or soil or minerals. These consist of the biosphere. The earth constitutes the biosphere. Now we will know about the distribution of land and water on the earth. There is an antipodal balance between the land and water. What does it mean, antipodal balance? Means the land on one side of the globe is balanced by water on the other side. These are some features, some characteristics, some points. The earth, number one, the earth can be divided into two hemispheres in such a way that nearly all the land is concentrated in the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere is almost entirely covered with water. Second is the land is everywhere opposite the water bodies. For example, opposite to Africa is the Pacific Ocean. Number 3, the land is concentrated around the Arctic region and the water around the Antarctic regions. The land sends 3 projections towards the south and the oceans send 3 projections towards the north. Fourth, the continents are roughly triangular in shape, pointing southwards, and the oceans are roughly triangular in shape, pointing northwards. Here, with the help of these diagrams, we can see the antipodal balance or the distribution of land and water on the earth. Here we see the water bodies, and here the continent, land, ocean and land. So in our next class we will read about the shape and size of the earth and the proofs about the shape of the earth.